it's like starting to rain, and I got to get to work because I'm running behind schedule. I'm gonna get there about a little bit late, and I got to do my makeup. It's shaky. I'm trying to adjust a little bit. Good today. All right. I got my red wig on today. This is an old one. I found another one similar to this, but it doesn't have the bangs. It's just got the split, and it's a little bit fiery red. It's a little bit better than this one, and I think I'm gonna buy it just because I was going through all my old wigs, and the short ones I want to keep. Some of more of them I want to get rid of. Like I'm gonna donate them to Goodwill or somewhere like that, where people, women might want to buy wigs or want to get wigs or whatever. The place where I usually donate to that gives away stuff for free, because of COVID, they're not allowing people to do donations or anything. So it's so sad because it's the holidays, and I don't know what's going on. Maybe COVID hit over there really bad. So I drove over there a week ago to make a donation, and I couldn't. They wouldn't let anybody in at all. They were like, "We're closed. You can't come here," or whatever. So I kept it moving. And it was kind of a list that need, coats and clothes, and I had a whole bag full of stuff, a couple of bags full of, and so I need to do, fitting out the clothes I'm gonna wear, the shoes. I have a bunch of shoes I can't wear, like it's pointless to keep them, and they're still in really good shape because I never wore them. And so I'm gonna donate those, I guess, to Goodwill, because I can't go to the place that gives clothes and stuff for free because it's closed down because of COVID. And it's just very upsetting because, a lot of people depending on that place, who can't afford to even who can't even afford to shop at Goodwill. You have so many kids, you can't even shop at Goodwill, or you're just, out of work and you need stuff for your children. That was a really good place to go to because they had tons and tons and tons of brand new donated clothes, jackets. They had like a coat room. And when I tell you, it was just probably 5 to 6 racks of just brand new jackets and rain jackets and vests and all types of suit jackets and really nice stuff. And so, I had all this stuff that I wanted to give to them because, I really love that place. And I think I've told this story before, like when Khalifa took all the money out of my account. Oops, I didn't mean to say his name. But my ex, it doesn't matter. He really put me in a situation, and I never recovered from it. It took me a long time. I ended up moving back home with my family. And I had to go to that place to get a coat. And they gave me several coats. And they gave me a vest. Like I wanted to just pick out what I wanted. And literally they were brand new. Like they were brand new with tags still on them. And I was in shock. Like it was unreal. I had a winter coat with a hood with the fur on it. Brand new. A vest. And, I'm a big person. So 2X, 3X beige vest that I still have to this day. I kept it because I kept both of them. And I'm about ready to donate them because it's not been that cold here anymore. And somebody could use them, so I might even donate them back to Goodwill. Or that place is shut down, so I don't know what to do. I've got to try to find out what's going on because, I try to help people who don't have money and stuff like that. And so that place was a place that gave food, they gave clothing, shoes, everything. And that's where I took all my stuff to because I never forgot that time that I had to go there because I literally lost everything again. Like again in my life, I had lost everything because of, people interfering in my life and not wanting to see me have anything. So it's weird. But I can always donate to Goodwill, and Goodwill's not, if you can afford it, it's not expensive, and you can take $20 and get a shopping cart full of clothes if you go to the right location. And they have them in every state, and these are the industrial size Goodwills. These are big as Walmarts. And and they're really helpful if you have that kind of money. Like if you have children or a lot of family members who need clothes or whatever. That place is amazing. You can find all kinds of things, housewares, dishes, all kinds of stuff you can find if you go to the right locations. Some people prefer the smaller Goodwills. You just have to hit the right one at the right time, and ka-ching, like you save a ton of money and you have some really nice stuff. So yeah, it's raining out and I'm headed to work, and I'm just rambling, but I wanted to come on and do a live on my way to work, because the last one I did, it was very choppy for some reason, so I'm just going to keep doing them in hopes that things will get better. And so last night I fell asleep. I was going to try to watch some BL series, but I didn't get to watch any because there was nothing that was updating. Like the last one I saw was Ingredients, and I had already talked about it. And so I was hoping to see something new come out, but I haven't seen anything new that popped up on my feed from the companies that I follow. Ooh, that bump knocked me down. Sorry about that. But so like I didn't watch really any BL series last night. I was watching like Family Guy and Cleveland Show and stuff like that. Like a lot of news commentary and just to get update on COVID and all of that. So trying to keep updated on like what's going on. And that was about it. I mean, I did talk to, I talked to some of the boys last night. I heard messages from some of the boys that I talked to and stuff online. And everybody's sending pictures of themselves, in their little regions of the world. And did one live cam with a guy today. And that went pretty good. Like we talked for about almost an hour. And I really like him. He's really sweet. And so that was good. And I don't know. Like I was telling him, like I feel like my face is getting bigger just because I'm packing on that winter weight and I really hate it. But there's not nothing, I can do, because like I'm craving shit I never craved before in the wintertime, and then I'm taking, hormones. It makes you hungry. And so when I have the hunger strikes on there, it's just like I go to town. I just get out the way. I'm fixing to eat everything in sight. Like I just go to the refrigerator and eat. And so I made soup the last few nights. I need to do soup again. And then I keep like little mini pizzas and stuff like that in the freezer for like afternoon snacks, just in case I get hungry. I woke up this morning, I wasn't hungry at all, but I did have like a little slice of blueberry pie and some coffee, and that was it. And that satisfied me. I didn't really have to have a big breakfast. And usually I'll eat porridge in the morning, but I haven't been craving porridge. And then I haven't been craving oatmeal. I have a ton of oatmeal in the refrigerator, in the cabinets, but my body's telling me no, like I just can't make myself eat it right now. I was craving porridge. I was eating porridge for like weeks, and I call porridge cream of wheat. You guys know what cream of wheat is? And so I just say porridge for short, because in Europe or Asia, in that part of the region, they call it porridge. So I'm just going along with what everybody else calls that cream of wheat. And I've seen it as breakfast, dinner, snacks, lunch. I'm like, people eat this all different kind of ways. Some people don't put nothing sweet in it. They just eat it with butter. They add meat to it, all kinds of different ways. I've never seen that before until I started following Thailand and Japan and, Asia. Asia works that cream of wheat on out. They call it porridge. I was like, fizz. And it be looking good too, the way some of the dishes I've seen prepared in different ways. Like I like mine kind of thick with butter and sugar and cinnamon in it. I've seen people make it kind of soupy, like a broth, like a chicken broth type thing. I'm gonna try that. See if I can make some with chicken broth and make it soupy, and just to see how it tastes, not sweet. Just because I've seen people prepare it so many different ways. And enough about that. I'm just saying, like, for breakfast, I wasn't really that hungry this morning, so. But I was going through my wigs. I had to go back to that because I was trying to talk about the wigs and I'm an airhead. I'll start going in other directions with this conversation. But I was looking through my wigs. I couldn't really find anything that I really wanted to wear. I was looking for this kind of brown and blonde wig that I had. I must have thrown it away. I couldn't find it to save my soul. I went through a whole duffel bag of wigs that I have, stored away. And I store my wigs like in a Ziploc bag, kind of like when you buy them, they're in plastic. So I keep them stored, airtight so air can get into them, and stick them down into a duffel bag, and I duffel bag them. And that works really well to preserve them, because if you leave them out, they will get wear and tear. If they get exposed to heat, they get exposed to moisture, it'll start to eat away at, especially synthetic and human hair. It'll start to, make them fray. This one's been out, and it's starting to fray a lot, and so it's got a shelf life, like anything, and all these wigs have a shelf life unless you take really, really good care of them, and you have to store them properly. If you don't store them properly, they're not gonna last. But you can have your wigs last a very long time if you store them away properly and keep them in a temperature controlled room and away from moisture and heat, like they have to be. I always put them down like in a duffel bag. I'll put Ziploc them, suck all the air out of the Ziploc bag, make it flat as possible, and close it and zip it tight. And then we know air can get to it, and then that wig will stay intact, and it won't get all exposed to moisture and air and heat, which will destroy a wig real quick if you're just letting it sit out. So I've got a lot of really short wigs that I wear in the summer months, and then when it's cold, I wear longer wigs because it just keeps me warm. Like my ears will be warm because they're covered. Shorter wigs in the summer, I get so hot and sweaty sometimes. I just like to have really short style wigs. I don't want long hair, and I'll braid my hair up so it won't be touching my face or anything. I can just wear the wig and go. Little short cutesy pixie styles and stuff. But now I want to do colors. Like I want to do more colors and ombre colors, and I've been talking about that the last couple of videos, that I want to try to sew my own wigs, see if I can make my own wigs. I'm pretty sure I can do it because I have a sewing machine now, and I think it'll save me a lot of money, if I start practicing doing that. I really want to do a really long braided wig that's pre-sewn on a track, and see if I could track it onto a cap. I've watched videos of girls doing it, and it looks really easy. And so I'm pretty crafty. Like I can pretty much do anything I set my mind to. I just have to have the time and the money. Everything costs moolah, so that's the problem. It's also, I don't have a whole lot of money, and COVID-19, I'm barely working. Like, I should be probably working right now. I'm going to be late. Like, I'm late every day about an hour, shaving off my time because, for one, it's dangerous to be in the stores because it's the busy holiday season, and people are not wearing masks, some of them still, and wanting to, be up in people's face, and it's like it's not safe because not everybody has access to good health insurance or the vaccine, which is still MIA. So it is scary. 2 people that I know that are close to me that are around, I know they tested positive, and they're quarantined off from the rest of the world. And, you know, I hope that they're, going to be okay. Um, it just seemed like, everywhere you turn around here, at least it's, people, just murmurs of people who are either died or somebody who's tested positive. Like just in passing conversations, it's just so sad. And, I work in grocery stores and I'd be talking to everybody. So that's how I know what's going on locally, because I'm talking to all these different people. Either say they know somebody who's come down, or somebody's died, or somebody's friend or their neighbor died. Ugh. And it's horrible. Like, your heart just goes out, and then you're like, God, who's going to be next? Like, am I going to be a victim to this? Is this the day that I'm going to run into somebody who's positive? Like, it's nerve-wracking. And you can barely focus sometimes. Like, it's hard for me to concentrate sometimes because, I have all the pre-existing conditions that they say you need to be, a recipe for somebody who will drop dead pretty fast without vaccine. And I'm pretty sure that vaccine will not be available to somebody like me until far, far in the future. Sometime next year or maybe the year after that, who knows? Because that's how it is. I just pray to God, like, every day, keep me here, keep me alive, keep me safe. I try to say to myself, thank God I live alone. I don't have to worry about people coming into my space. I just have to be careful when I'm at work and when I'm out shopping and stuff like that. And I try to be, like, I wash my hands, I sanitize, I keep my mask and stuff with me. I wash all of my material mask, everything is washed thoroughly. I sterilize my house, spray it with Lysol. I do everything that I possibly can to try and stay, germ-free, because, you just never know. And it's the winter months. I'm in and out of the house all night long with puppies and dogs. And so I'm exposed to air 24 hours a day. I have to be outside because all of my animals are trained to use the bathroom outside, but they're not going to use the bathroom in the house. If they do, it's not going to be cute for them. But for the most part, 99% of the time, they are really good about letting me know when they have to go to the bathroom. And thank God for as many pets as I haven't had a whole lot of issues with that, because I'm really focused on my family, my animal family. And they listen to me, they love me, and I love them. And it makes it easy for me, like cleaning time, when I clean their little play areas, cleaning the house. The house is a train wreck because it's under construction still to be, renovated and everything. But because of COVID, they can't finish doing the house. So it's a mess. Like, it's crazy. We have not been able to get, somebody to come and finish doing the floors, putting all the, the decor in. And we'll paint the walls and all that stuff later on. But the only thing they did was replace the roof and the floors, and then, like, there's still more to be done. And it's a very old house, so trying to restore my parents' old home has been a challenge. Like, we've been at it since Dad died, and he's been gone almost going on three years, I guess. I forget now because time's just moving right along. COVID came in and didn't see that coming. And so, I seen it coming. I just didn't realize it was coming here this fast. Because I follow the news, the international news. And so, that's that. I wish I knew how to operate this thing better, but I don't. I really don't know. That's how you switch the camera, I guess. But, oh well, whatever, how it is. There's not a whole lot of people out today, so that's a good sign. I don't see all the traffic like it was on this main road. Like it was yesterday. It was a mess. It took me like damn near 15 minutes to get down this street. It was so many people out, and I'm like, I was in shock because, like I was working, so I had to be out. And I understand people want to Christmas shop and stuff like that. Not everybody wants to shop online. People spend their money however they want to spend it. So, people were out. People coming in from little towns and stuff that don't have all these stores over here, restaurants and shops. People are out doing what they do. And this COVID-19 was out there like, bitch, yeah, I'm here with y'all. I don't care. I'm here for the game. And so it was crazy. It was scary too. So, I don't know. I was singing, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. I love that song. That reminds me of Disney World. I miss Disney so much. Uh-oh, police got him one. Pulling her over. I would flip the camera, but they already pulled off. Pulled her right in the McDonald's parking lot, child. Fizz. Better her than me. I ain't trying to get no ticket. No, thank you. I need subscribers to come to my channel, please. It's Princess Ariel M. Like, share, subscribe, donate. I have a Cash App. pcessariel. Any donations will help me improve my channel, help me get the equipment I need to improve my platform. I lost half of my subscribers. I wish I could get them back. I need to do more crafting videos and stuff like that, but I don't have the right type of vlogging camera that will allow me to do such things. So I need to get some funds, get some help, get a laptop to be able to do these things. And until then, these choppy, crazy little videos is what I have. And it just doesn't look like much at this point. So it's pretty sad. It's so, so sad. Oops. And I see a lady not wearing a mask and her husband. Only her 2 sons are wearing the mask. So this is gonna, I'm gonna sit right here in my car too. Let me put my makeup on. I have arrived to my destination and I'm still kind of cold. And my hair looks a mess. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. I'll start putting my makeup on. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off because you don't need to see me putting my makeup on, and I wasn't really talking about much, but it is a video, so you get to see my fat face. Look at it. Oh my God. Let me put some makeup on. Bye.